What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Credit Plug channel, where we talk about how to build credit, how to establish relationships with banks and financial institutions, and most importantly, how to get you access to high limit credit funding. If you're new to our channel or you've been checking out our content, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as smash the like button. It helps our content reach a wider audience and we greatly appreciate the support. So for today's video, I wanted to give you an update on one of the hottest credit unions right now. So a couple weeks ago, we did a review on NASA Federal Credit Union. Now, as a lot of you know from that video, NASA recently just put a soft pull pre-qualification tool on their website where you can get a soft pull pre-qualification, but if you accept the offer, then you will get a hard pull. Now, one of the great things about this is that you don't have to be a member already in order to see if you can get qualified. Now, when I originally did that video, I was able to get a $15,000 pre-qualification. I didn't actually proceed with it right then and there, but a couple days later, I did the pre-qualification again and I got the exact same offer for $15,000. So I wound up pulling the trigger and I just recently got the card in the mail. So here's a quick look at it. This is the Nassau Federal Credit Union Platinum Cash Rewards Visa. So I was able to get this with a $15,000 limit. So now the amount that I was pre-qualified for was the actual amount that I was eventually approved for when I went through with the full application, and I did get hard pull on Experian. Now, a lot of people have been reaching out to me telling me that they were able to get approved for various different limits, you know, 18,000, 20,000, 15,000, 10,000, so on and so forth. And for the most part, most people were able to get approved for what they were pre-qualified for. However, there are certain individuals that shared that they went through the pre-qualification, they received an offer, but then when they went through the full application, they wound up getting an offer that was significantly less than what they actually were pre-qualified for. There's also other cases where people were pre-qualified for a certain amount, but then flat out denied when they did go through the hard pull. Now, I just wanted to put that out there because it also does say in the fine print that the offer may change subject to a full credit review. So just because you got pre-qualified for something doesn't automatically guarantee that you're going to get approved for it when you go forward with the full application. Another data point that I wanted to share is that it seems like they're looking a little bit closer into some of these applications, because from my understanding and from speaking with some of the representatives, they were actually experiencing a very high volume of applications that seemed to coincide with us putting that video out. Now, I did receive reports that in certain situations, and this was usually for higher amounts, that they did require additional POI. So POI is proof of income. So that's either going to be a W-2 or even a tax return. Now, when I went through the process, I did not have to provide any proof of income. So everyone's mileage may vary. In some cases, they may ask for proof of income. In certain situations, they may not. Now, overall, it seems like most people who were able to get a pre-qualification ultimately got approved. Now, once you actually get approved, then that automatically gets you into Nassau Federal Credit Union. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the video, they do hard pull your Experian credit report. Now, interestingly, they actually use the FICO 3 scoring model, which I haven't really seen too many institutions using FICO 3, but that's an interesting data point about Nassau Federal Credit Union. The most commonly used versions that I would say are going to be the FICO 8. Sometimes you might see the FICO 2, at least for Experian, or even a FICO 9, but the fact that they pull FICO 3 is very interesting. Now, if you want to know the exact and precise FICO scores that are being pulled, you can go on myfico.com and look at your different FICO scores. So on Experian, you're going to have your FICO 9, you're going to have FICO 8, you're going to have the FICO 2, as well as the FICO 3. Now, in this particular situation, they're using FICO 3. So even before you pull the trigger, you could at least know what your FICO score is going to be used in order to qualify you for a credit card. Now, remember, Nassau Federal Credit Union is available nationwide, so there's no geographic restrictions. If anyone's interested, I've dropped the links in the description of the video, but I'm curious to know what your experience was. Did you apply for this? Were you able to get an offer? Were you actually able to move forward with the approval? And was the approval amount what you were actually pre-qualified for? Was it higher? Was it lower? Was it the same? Let me know your comments and questions in the comment section down below. And until next time, take it easy and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.